Okay, now we're back from the crashed Sunbeam. I obviously swam all the way back here because I didn't record that because I didn't have any batteries in the Sea Glide, and that would have taken absolutely ages and that would have been a boring ass video. So anyway, I'm now back. I've done a few things as well while I've been away, so I've obviously got my multi-purpose rooms there and my scanner room there. On top of that, also got my little battery charger, my fabricator and my power relay or radio relay, so the messages will come here instead of having to go to the live pod to do it. Also built up a couple of wall lockers just to store some shit in it, and a biocore reactor which is currently sitting here empty. But the point of this video is all about this room here. So what I've done through here, I've done the scanner room HUD chip. So effectively what that means, if there is something out there that you want to find, for example, say you want some sandstone chunks, you click on the scanning. What that'll do is that will scan and find all the bits and pieces. So as you can see, there's a piece just there. It's picked up straight away. But what it's done is it will actually show up in my HUD or on my HUD. So no matter where I go, I can see that, so it can then highlight. So I can then easily track that piece down. Obviously I'm not going to go down there because it's ridiculously hot down there. But as time goes on and it finds more pieces, it will then add them pieces to my screen. Like I say, just add another one there. And as it scans out further, it will obviously add more and more pieces to said thing. There you go, and there's now 4 on there. So yeah, that's the whole general thing for this particular video, just to show you how good the actual scanner rooms are. Not a lot of people like them, but they do come in handy. Obviously different environments come up with different things, I'm presuming anyway. So up this top side you'll find the likes of, if I can find the way back in. So if I just cancel that, so on here you can get the quartz, reefbacks, salt, sandstones, saber-tooth or stalker tooths, titanium, rex, and then on the first page obviously cave sulfur, copper, creature eggs, fragments, heat area. Obviously there's a heat area just outside, so that's why that shows up. Limestone chunks and metal salvage. So it tends to be, if you've seen it, then it'll basically give it to you as an access thing on here. So if I was to search for reefback, what that would do is chuck it up on here, and there he is over there. Obviously control of the cameras is quite awesome as well. I quite like the control of the cameras. They come in handy for finding different bits and pieces for holes and stuff you can't get into yourself. But then again, if you can't get in there yourself, why would the stuff be in there? But you get the general gist. If I was to want to go somewhere where it was too deep for me, for example, or too deep for me at the moment, obviously there is a range on them. I can't remember what that range is, we'll find out shortly. I think it's about 300-400 yards or meters. You'll know because the screen will start going fuzzy if I go down now. So at least that way you can see when the camera gets a bit too distant. So as you can see, the picture's starting to go fuzzy. So the further out you go, the worse, or the more fuzzy it'll get. So you're looking at about 500 yards, I would have thought, before the camera actually cuts out. Yeah, any more than 500 yards, you're basically not going to be able to see anything. Just in case you're wondering why that says build near, it's because I put that near that thermal vent, so it's easier to build the base for me there. That way I've got a guaranteed power source, which is the thermal vent. Obviously I need to find the thermal reactors first before that'll actually play a part in that, but we'll worry about that later. I need to find them, and I don't know exactly where they are at the moment. I've got a funny feeling, but I can't get there because it's too deep at the minute. So there we go. But yeah, that's the general use of the scanner room, which I find quite handy. So I found myself looking for a lot of salt as well just lately, because salt obviously gives... I'm sure I just had another one click in there, but salt, you can make bleach with the tube. Yeah, literally take you straight to it. Ah, there we go, loads of them appearing now. Yeah, making myself a lot of bleach just lately so I can make the disinfected water, and I've got rather a large amount of that now, which comes in handy. I try not to use too much. Where is it? There we go. I try not to use too much power while it's night, because all that'll do is drain. Say at the moment for power, all I've actually got working or operating is them 4 solar panels. So obviously my power is, say, set to 800, but it's drastically going down. So if I cancel that, that should stop the drainage or the droppage. So yeah, I've got all my water and stuff in there. So you use the salt deposit and the coral tube samples to make the bleach, and then each bottle of bleach makes 2 bottles of water. It's a rotten marble melon, but we don't worry about that. Right, so if I eat that, drink both of them, and there we go. So for this video, that's pretty much all I was setting up and getting ready for. So yeah, I will leave that with you. And see you next time. Enjoy. Do another little bit to the end of this video, just to add an extra bit to the actual scanner room. Obviously you can add in scanner room upgrades. So scanner room range, 1 magnetite, 1 copper ore, and a speed upgrade, which obviously will speed up the search process. I've already made these, so it's just a matter of switching them over. As you can see, the map has come out. Well, it hasn't come out just yet, but I'm sure it will. So yeah, you can see even from there it's spanned out a bit more. If you was to put another couple more range in, it will basically take it to the edge of the room, so you can have the whole area literally covered. You can see how fast it's kicking in than what it was just a minute ago. It's already got 3 bits up. 4. So yeah. So speed and range do come in quite handy. And obviously the scanner room HUD chip. Without that, you can't see where the stuff is. You can see where it is on here, but once you actually go outside, you can't see any of it. As you can see, you can come literally right outside and just pick it straight up. Easy as that.